Apparently I'm live. Did not know that. Didn't realize I was going to switch it over. Okay, well, hey, if you're happen to watch this, here we go. This is maybe going to work this time. Thanks, Taylor. Hopefully it'll continue to be that way once we get into actual gameplay. But thanks for popping in. GT Key in the house, holding it down. Misty in the live stream earlier that I did with comic tropes. But, you know, hey, I know you have a life too, of course. Just saying, you were missed. Okay, hopefully this works better. I've had some serious problems with getting this to work. I think it had something to do with my webcam. I think I figured that out, so... That's funny. Oh, right on. Hey, what's up, Blue Tube Sock? Cool. Taylor, were you on the stream earlier that I did with comic tropes? I was having a harder time watching chat during that one just because I was pretty focused on my guest. Okay, so Taylor Field is Blue Tube Sock. I'll try to remember that. Well, I'm sure you have a life. We all do. Even if we don't always feel the proudest of it. Okay. Feeling decent about this. Okay. I need to get eliminations. Eliminate players. I don't know what the hell that means. Gain shields, deal damage. Fuck it, let's go in spicy. Right, okay, that's right. Yeah, you said you were going to be driving. I remember that now. Let's do Anvil Square. Hope this works. Snap worked just fine when I streamed that. Everything worked just fine except for this. So I had to lower some settings. My webcam seemed to be the problem. When I was running it through my software, which is kind of confusing, but I was running it through my software, it didn't seem to like that. If I just run it raw, it likes it raw. Let's put it that way. So long story short, I think that was what was causing the RAM to get chewed up. I'm pretty sure there's a way to do that, actually. Might be worth a quick Google search if you are that concerned about it, which I totally understand if you are. Let's lay down some shields. Hey, what's up, Rico's T-Rex? What is he looking at over here? Oh boy. Hey, what's up, Xbox gamer? Things are going pretty well. I had a really fantastic time on my stream earlier. That was one of the one of the most fun things I've done on my channel. If you guys don't know, I interviewed Comic Tropes earlier. He was a guest on my live show, Panels Without Borders, that I do. We talked about his Indiegogo. We talked about comic books and covers and exclusives and news. It was a lot of fun. It's really cool getting a chance to talk to somebody who's, content you've enjoyed and inspired you. There was just a guy here. Where you at? Yeah, it was really a blast. I want to find this mofo, that's for sure. That should help. Yeah, it truly does. Man, I tried the 6-shooter earlier. I did not have a good time with that. This, yes, that's what I was hoping I could find. It's like a, I don't know, old style carbine. I'm not sure if that's like a legacy weapon they've brought back from the vault or what, but I really like it. Oh, forgot I had that on. Ba-ding! Makes it good. That's how you know it's working. Gosh dang it, that's gonna suck. He has the high ground, Anakin. But I can jump stupid high. Hey, what's up, Chris? Hey, Silver Knight. Finally, the haikus can begin. Not just haikus, but you know what I mean. By the way, I saw your comment earlier. And counter to Mish possibly only by Dangle, First Niche, Wobble Snappers, Existential Crisis, Sci-Fi, Exempli, Dirple. Yeah, okay. That was not what I was expecting, but I saw your comment earlier, and yes, you were 100% right about the name of the statue escapes me, but I've seen that before. See, I've even seen that comparison before. Temporarily, when you break an enemy's shields. That's not that cool. Honestly, neither of those, but whatever. I came here to kick ass and chew bubble gum, and I'm all out of bubble gum. Yeah, I can imagine. I'm reading about half your comment there. Yeah, I have a 4-year-old, and I mean I'm 40, and I haven't dealt with the same things you've dealt with, and I sometimes am just like dead at the end of the day. So I can only imagine dealing with things you've dealt with that you might feel that way, and yeah, hopefully it's worth it. I assume it probably is. Yep. A movie that I watched embarrassingly late in life for somebody who was into that type of movie. Like maybe 5 years ago, but that's still later than I expected to watch it. I have a lot of movies like that. Like, I've watched a lot of movies, and there's a certain, like, 20-year period where I've probably seen it if it came out during that time. And I used to be a projectionist. So anything from, like, 2000 to 2006, I probably got paid to watch it because I had to build the film and do a technical test and everything. But yeah, there's a lot of classic movies. You say, yes, incorrectly, but still, if you take that as a challenge, I'll accept it. 35 with 4 kids. Yeah, I couldn't do 4 kids. I could not do it. So everything's running smooth for you guys? There's no major hiccups or things that make it unwatchable? Does anybody use this fucking thing? Anybody? I don't like it. I don't like it. Now I gotta stand out here with my wang in the wind, hoping nobody shoots me. I don't really have to do that, but may as well. I feel like I've done everything else in this town. Alright, cool. I'm glad to hear that. After so many rough roads, this working makes me happy. Dun, 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 dun. Cool. Literally nothing I want. I'm taking a second first aid spray. That's exciting. It's not exciting. Nice. Alright. That makes me so happy. Alright. Use my power of seeing through walls and shit to get a slightly better shotgun. I guess there's that. There we go. I think that when you do this and you can see all the chests and all the bad guys and stuff in the area, that should just... The chests, at least, should not go away after 30 seconds or however long it takes. That's stupid. Like, every time I'm in this area, I should be able to see that stuff. New season changes breathed some fresh life into this game for sure. If it wasn't for that, I would not. Hey, have a good night, man. Yeah, you got kids to go wrangle. I understand. Early morning. Luckily, mine are over at my parents right now. My daughter is over at my parents right now, so that's nice. Yeah, the new season's been really good. It hasn't been perfect, and then the update that just came through with some newer weapons, or different weapons at least, has helped. For sure. Some of the weapons were getting a little stale, and there were some issues. Like they introduced some things and then like basically immediately ditched those changes, and they've kind of reintegrated some of them back in, which I guess is a good thing. What's the thing that comes to mind? Parkour, they took out really quick after they added it. So like mantling and stuff. Well, mantling. That's awesome. Well, I was hoping to kill more people in the video game, and I don't see anybody yet, so I guess we have to go find them. Oh, bump my mouse here. Yeah, I've been congested and weird, so if I sniffle and stuff, it was all I could do to make it through the stream earlier without, you know, blowing my nose in the middle of the stream. But I'm sorry if that bothers you. I know some people are sensitive to that. I see gunshots, but... Oh yeah, I forgot I can do fun stuff. Like this. Silly game. Silly game. Oh no. I quit sprinting for a second. All my jump-based superpowers rely on sprinting. Oh, you son of a bitch. Okay, it makes it hard to jump on a board. I need to get 3 eliminations while riding you, you son of a... French steward is yours. Share begrudgingly. Naked Ferris wheel? Come on! There we go. That was way too hard. Alright. Let's see if I can do this. This crazy, crazy game where you ride a boar and go around doing super jumps as Han Solo. Oh, shit. Somebody's got the snipes. Oh, there's one. That was easy. Whoa! Lost track of you for a second there. Okay. Cue the sniper blowing my head off from wherever he was on this ridge. There he is. Well, that was stupid. Oh, this is such a bad idea. Ouch, this guy's got me. Got me good. Well, that's the stuff you can't account for in this game, is somebody coming along with crazy, stupid anime powers. Oh well. Oh well. Hey, we're going to be Rogue next time. That makes everything worth it. Rogue is, for those of you who don't know, I am a booty cover fan. I'm also a Rogue fan. She's my favorite character of that persuasion. And cheers to Rogue. I have it set to random, so shuffle on the skins. Let's see, so we got Kyle, we've got knee slide in action, I feel dirty taking part, shoot purposely. That's a good one. Yeah, so it was a good interview with Chris earlier. For those of you watching, if you're a channel member, tomorrow night I'm doing my stream. It's not a stream, actually. I'll do it on my Discord server. My watch-along party of Fantastic Four, which is the Roger Corman. What the hell are you up to now? Oh, now I'm playing the Fortnites. I'm a triple threat, CJ. I'm good looking. I have great interviews. And I stream games. I don't know. Yes, 3 cheers for the Rogue booty in all its glory. Unabashed. Unabashed. Lover of Rogue. She's great. It's like a deadly, don't touch kind of a thing, I think, for me, more than anything else. Like, you know, it's dangerous. She's like a Black Widow or something. 3 cheers for beauty. Yep. Yep. So yeah, I got the FF stream. Again, not a stream. I keep saying that. I don't know where I want to go. Where should I go? Let's go here. That'll be on my Discord server. I hopefully can find a good copy of that. So if you want to watch me watch Fantastic Four for the first time, I hear like surprisingly good things, like considering, right? I hear good things. One of those movies I just never saw. Vampirella barely lost out by a couple percentage points. And we had like close to, I think, maybe 150, 200 votes, which I felt pretty good about that. So we'll see. But if you want to watch that, there's still time. You can become a channel member, and yeah, you'll get a chance to watch it. T-bottom wedgie X-Man, don't touch the muffin. I like it. That one I know you're doing haikus, but that one I almost felt like it was a rap. Well, you know what? It was kind of this weird thing where I didn't really intentionally pick, like, sexy covers, but as I came up with, like, the idea for that video, or for that montage, that series, whatever you want to call it, I didn't really like... I kind of was struggling with which ones to pick. I was hoping more people would submit covers. And, of course, not very many people did. And that kind of put me in a weird spot where I had to, like, kind of pick these different covers. And, you know, the Power Girl thing, I've just seen so many people talking about that recently. I figured it was a good candidate. I don't really have a great shot on you. New phone, who dis? Where are you at? Spicy. Where'd I go? Coward, come back here and face me. But then, like, you know, to do like, I wasn't trying to go for blatantly sexual covers, but Power Girl covers are just kind of automatically sexual, I guess, which, you know, that's too bad. Where have you been lurking? It's been sleeping. Got kids wearing them out. Obviously. No, not that. That wasn't. That's a runner-up. Not the 2015. The 1990 unreleased Corman production, which was, you know, kind of done just basically to retain the rights to the movie, essentially. So, kind of interesting piece of cinema history, really. Oh. I hate the spread on the wannabe Scar. Oh, hi. You're a better shot. Well, you're not now. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry to hear that. That's not good, obviously. Oh, boy. This is rough. And I'm in the circle. That's nice. Where you at? All right. Yeah, so the things I've heard Doctor Doom is not bad in that movie, which gives me some hope. By the way, I've never seen the 2015 one either, so that's potentially that's a great question. I need to set that. I'm thinking like maybe 8 p.m. Pacific, 11 Eastern, or I could go a little earlier. I could go like maybe 7. You know what? I hate the Firefly stuff anyway. That sucks, Kyle. I am really sorry to hear that you're dealing with that, man. And then, well, shit, I guess, hold on. CJ, you got a stream tomorrow night, right? That's tomorrow. Or, you know, I guess today for you. The Danielle interview, right? What time do you expect that to be over? Like, approximately. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. The delay is a bitch. You're like, what are you talking about? I can't believe there's 7 of you watching this right now. That's kind of incredible. Maybe if I actually plan one of these, it'll do okay. I hate this little thing that happens right there. I mean, yeah, you can just do that, but I don't know. That's a weird thing to me. I know K-pop plays Fortnite. Spank the monkey. So I was hoping that, you know, at some point there was a couple other people that did too. Ooh. I do like that weapon. All right, here's a really obscure quote. You guys get a guess. It's a female voice saying it. Damala the weapon. Damala the weapon. What's that from? Sorry to affect an accent, but I think it's gonna help you guess the clue. About 2 hours. Okay, but and so what time does it start again? I have it bookmarked, but does it start at like? Well, you guys are both East Coast, so probably not too late. Is there a freaking upgrade station around here? I thought there was. Oh, it's in the barn. That's right. No, that's a good guess, though. I probably shouldn't have done the accent. That's probably... Okay, so 6 p.m. It's a classic action movie. I will say that much. That's your hint. So, carry the 7. I don't really need that. Oh, shit. And there's a bounty board here too, right? Did I do that? Terminator 2, don't revolve your shooting around me. Is not... Well, no, but I want to watch it as part of it. And, I mean, I haven't technically scheduled mine yet, so... Besides, if you go for about 2 hours, maybe, that would be 11 my time. So, yeah. That I would probably start. Okay. Yeah, I'm probably going to start earlier than that, but... I actually need to post the time because I can't leave people hanging for too long for what time it's going to start. Oh, man, I'll be prepared. I'll be prepared. I gotta like adjust my camera angle and get my hands in the frame and everything. It's gonna be fun. No, I got to one up Comic Tom and Fire Guy Ryan. So instead of a hand stream, well, let's just say it's a good thing you don't try to monetize most of your videos. Well, I'll be riding dirty. Which is not what that means, but that's fine. Riders on the storm. Oh shit, I better not sing too much. Get a copyright strike. Do you really? I hope not. That would be funny if I can't reveal my secrets. Plus, that might turn too many people on. I don't know. That might not be a good idea. I'm going to do all this work. It's going to be great. And then I'm going to get destroyed by stupid anime powers. I hate those things. There we go. Yeah. I actually like that one. We'll take that one. All right. Well, nobody guessed. It's Predator. Predator's the movie. What the shit is going on here? Okay. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. There's a reason she's one of my favorites when she pops up on the random rotation. I mean, I could set it to be her all the time, but especially, I do, because I'm big on trying to be a little sneaky, right? When I do this, especially if I'm like looking up or something, it's boom, boom, pow. They captured her essence. Wise move, wise move. Hammer's tempting too. In fact, I don't think I'm going to use that. You want some? You want some? That sucked. Just saying, that sucked. Oh, shit. This is bad, this is bad, this is bad, this is bad, this is bad. Dang it. I can't. I love it. All right. Oh, that person has a crown too. Well, good for them. Good for them. That's sweet. Rogue and Gambit. I do enjoy when I play with my wife, the Copper Age Babe. I do enjoy playing Gambit while she plays Rogue. That's very fun. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to switch it up and do a couple rounds of Snap. So there we go. Let's get that going. Hi. It me. Oh, did that freeze my camera? That's weird. Is my camera frozen for you guys? Do you see that? Oh, I know what's going on. I know what's going on. I know what it is. Hang on. Boom. Forgot I changed that to get that stream working. Okay, that explains that. No, I am not. I'm not particularly excited about that, to be honest with you. Because I mean, look, maybe it'll be great, but I just haven't been paying attention. I didn't even read the last Rogue and Gambit story. I'm so far behind on new comic books, and I continue to be well, more or less disappointed whenever I actually do read them. So, guys, I'm firing up the old Marvel Snap. I'll do a couple rounds of that and I'll call it a night. Even at midnight my time, I still have notifications rolling through. It's crazy. Yes, well, I had a very disturbing look in general. What was the other thing I was going to do? Oh, yeah. Hey, oh, there we go. It's firing up. No, and I'm slowly working my way through the Krakoa stuff. It's been hard as I've been trying to like keep up on doing stuff on my channel. It has been a lot harder to keep up on the comics. And by the way, I'm glad you got your Morbius. I did see that. So I got these drink can covers. By the way, I talked about those on Comic Journey stream last night. Captain America and Black Panther. Those are very cool Malverde designs. But the both of them together, I want to do the like kind of like the Monty Python horse thing, all the time, all the time. Yeah, Spider-Man's been even more of a slog, and I just don't have any energy to read Spider-Man. Oh, game version not supported. I don't know why I said it like that. Update now. Okay. So we're updating Snap. That shouldn't take very long. It's a mobile game. Yeah, it's already like halfway done. Okay, cool. Play. Yeah, like there's in like I actually really want to get caught up with something that's killing the children. That's probably honestly like what I wish I was reading. Yeah, I mean, like when was the last time Spider-Man was really good? Like really good? Straczynski's run. I, I don't know. Has there been something good since that? And that ended badly, but at least it started well. Okay. Elderberries. Get some game audio. Probably do a little bit more than that. A little bit less than that. Okay. And then is that centered? Okay, it's big. That's what she said. Wow, smaller still, huh? That's what she said. Oh, I'm so funny. No, I'm not. And now, center to screen. There we go. So, what kind of deck should I play? Discard, destroy. If you say move, yeah, they're extremely quick reads. That's actually why I like to save up a bunch to read at once. I actually started reading that like by trade volume, essentially. And I think I read through what is it 15 and then 16 is where the new storyline starts. Cable boosters. Boba Fett. I'm a weird, silly man. I'm not doing move. That's what she said, exactly. Patriot. Patriot, She-Hulk. That was attractive. Let's do She-Hulk. I like big green ladies. Why not? Big green ladies need love too. That is such a cool variant. And I was just talking about Barry Windsor Smith. GTK, you always ask about the rants. And then the last time I talked to you about that, you were like, well, it doesn't have to really be like a rant. Like, do you mean like a rant? If so, like, what? Give me a topic you'd want me to rant about. It's okay to lead the witness. Ripe and plump. Green. I know that's what you meant, but I was trying to go somewhere else with it. Yeah, there's a very awesome gentleman that hangs out in my Discord mostly and occasionally on stream. And he doesn't yell on that's just me right now. His name is Tex, and he has just this thing for green ladies. It's very fun. I like that. And it's kind of rubbed off on me a little bit. That was a freebie for y'all. Well, now I have my epic cable situation taken care of, so we're all set. Solve that problem. It says I have enough. What do I have enough for? What? What? I'm sorting by upgradable. What are you talking about? Is it not? Oh, there we go. Sandman. Okay, that makes sense. Exposing chicanery. Exposing bad actors, you name it. You know I loves the drama. Well, I appreciate that you love the drama. But when I talk about the drama, it's generally in my own way. There was actually a stream that was pretty decent. So here's the thing. Yeah, 100% Orion, I guess Orion slave girls or what they were called. I don't know if we're still saying that. I did. People tend to beat me to the news, and like once I've seen somebody cover it, I don't really want to cover it as much anymore. So an example of this is Brian McClay did a stream earlier tonight that I caught part of before my stream, and it was just he covered all the stuff. Yeah, well, that's good. She should have. Let's play Sunspot. Once I've seen somebody cover something, I'm just so much less interested in rehashing that territory or retreading that territory. Oh gosh, great. Well, and that's the thing is I absolutely abhor drama. So if there's an element I'll talk to about, like it's I enjoy talking about things that people want to hear about, of course. Like that's part of the mission of this channel, but it doesn't mean that I want to engage in drama because it's just not interesting to me for the most part. What's interesting to me is if there's an angle that hasn't been approached yet. If there's an unknown path ahead. You suck. Killmonger. That sucks. That just ruined all my chance. Oh my god. That didn't really do much for me. Just gave him 2 territories he's winning now. Atuma, if you have another card here at the end of this turn, destroy this. So that's basically a 1-lane card. Oh, I can't play that. Okay, I can play it there, though. in my it's kind of what I talked about the other night, Kyle. It was to learn for personal growth. It was to be social, be engaging, and get over some stuff I deal with. That was so dumb. That was so dumb. What's Red Skull do? Oh, but it's 15. Let's get all... Oh, but I can't play him there. Oh, +2 power to each of those. That's not good. Ah, screw it. You only live once, right? Let's snap, too. Well, it sells, right? It sells. So if there is a mission statement to my channel, it's not that. It's... Oh, interesting. That was a weird victory. I don't care. I don't care what sells. If I cared about what sells, as far as, getting clicks and views, and that was my main thing, I would definitely do things differently. Oh, cool. I have Infinity on him now. But it's weird because at the same time, like, I do care about making a better thumbnail or a better title, but that is kind of part of... This isn't really so much a mission statement, but part of what I want to do on this channel is make every video a little bit better. So that comes with the first goal, which is the improvement part, right? And that's a tricky line. Like, it's challenging. Sometimes there's things that I want to do, and it's like, okay, am I doing this because I think... Am I doing it because I think it's what people want? Am I doing it because it's what I want? Am I doing it because I think it's what's good for the channel, or I think it's what drives me forward? I have to really kind of analyze that. And I am a product of my own weirdness, I guess. There's probably a lot of people that don't even broach those questions, or if they do it in a very different way. That it matters to me. It matters to me a lot. Am I doing things for the reasons that I set out to do them for? And those goals aren't always... They're not static, they do change from time to time. Like, I never thought I was going to get monetized. I never thought... I figured I would... At this point in my channel, I figured I'd have like a couple hundred... Well, probably more than that, I guess. But not under like 1,000 subscribers or close around that. And that's obviously been surpassed. And in doing that, I've had to kind of change my goals up a little bit, because it's like, okay, well, I didn't expect to be here. So if I don't adapt, that's a little silly. If I'm doing this and I have the opportunity to make a little money on it, and it is, make no mistake, a little money, then I don't want to maximize that, but I feel like I need to pay some attention to that, because the time that this project takes away from my life, as far as like my family and other things I could be doing, other things I could be pursuing, the cost justification helps a little bit. And so that has been a factor that was kind of a monkey wrench that got thrown in for me, to be honest. So crazy cells. I gotta kind of digest that statement there. After turn 4, whoever's winner draws 2 cards. On another YouTuber's channel, when he scheduled a dedicated live stream drama show, he got 5 times, 500%, 5x the viewers on his live stream noted. Well, that's 100% true. So it's base power to 2. That's interesting. That's 100% true. I mean, like, and I've done it a couple times because I was pissed off about a couple things. And GTK, I think that was probably one of your favorite streams. Oh, good, he can't Killmonger my Sunspot. Yeah, that's a good mantra too. Ooh, boy, first card you play here is destroyed. I like it. I like it. But I've dabbled with that concept because I was genuinely pissed off about stuff. I think the first one I did, I was pissed off about things from their world and the way that online stores behave, that's a topic that does bother me fairly often, is how some online comic stores behave. Yeah, so that's something I was willing to dive into a little bit. But yeah, drama, absolutely. People are riled up by it. I get it. It's not like I don't understand it. I just, I don't know. I don't really want to feed into that the same way I don't want to feed into FOMO with people. This is not going great. 5% base power. Not energy power. Okay. Well, if I want to play Infinite, I should say. I can't play that. Gotta let it slide. I gotta hope I'm winning the right location. The right lane. Okay, he's playing center, Psylocke to feed Sunspot, right? And Squirrel Goro. Okay, he might be doing the same deck as me. That's your secret? You're always pissed off? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of a cooler heads prevail kind of person, I think, for the most part. Not in all ways, but for the most part. Okay. This is a total roll of the dice. Total roll of the dice. I might regret this. Yeah, I'm going to regret this. Oh, wait. No, I'm going to regret this. For a second, I got excited. All right. Well, take your lumps, right? Win some, you lose some. Man, my eye is burning. I should stop touching it, huh? And just like that, I'm enraged and I run into a rant. I don't know. Like, sometimes people will bring things up and it just gets me going, too. That definitely happens. Like, if, hearing about things off the cuff sometimes as opposed to sitting down and planning a stream and talk, like that act alone kind of mellows me out a little bit. But like, I say this with all confidence. If I wanted this channel to be successful, like by most people's metrics, and that was my only mission, and that was the thing I cared about the most, this would be a much different channel. But I wouldn't enjoy making it the same way I do now. That's just the truth. Like, I like making this channel on my own terms. I like not asking people to like and subscribe and, all that stuff. I like that. I was on CJ's stream. He was talking about a couple tools. I didn't realize one of them I'd actually used before. I've uninstalled it since then. It's vidIQ. There was a part of it he was in I never had seen before, or I don't know, maybe I just don't remember being there, where you compare like other channels to each other, or you look at their base metrics or whatever. And I thought that was interesting, because I like data, but I don't really change how I don't really like change how I act based on that stuff. But like, there's little things where if it's like I noticed that like, oh, if you change your thumbnails to be this way, or you change your title to be this way, it's, theoretically better, that kind of stuff. Sure. Because that's something that's just like I do it once and then it just kind of is on autopilot. But, first of all, I don't think there's any evidence that says if you ask people to like and subscribe that it actually encourages them to ever come back and watch your videos once they're subscribed to you, which is the point of having a lot of subscribers. That sucks. Ooh, that sucks. Killmonger's a bad, bad man. Well, yeah, we'll take a dose of your own medicine. So, is anybody even in here anymore? Okay, I just have people watching. Talking to an empty room is pretty boring too. So I was just making sure. That's just one of those things. Suck it. Oh, wow. The world is my oyster. Drawing more cards sounds like fun. Well, I don't have Sunspot to feed anymore. I could play this now. Doesn't really matter. Might just scare him off of that lane. Yeah. My point is, it would be a different channel if I did stuff like that. That sucks. It kind of worked out, but still would have been nice to have that power over there. And I played a card. I am not building much power there. Set its base power to 2. No, I actually want that to happen. Okay, so there's the order. See how that works out. And I'll even snap it. No, CJ, what it works on is it works on getting them to like and subscribe. But it doesn't necessarily... Subscribers don't equal views. This is one of those like often misunderstood things on YouTube. And this is kind of just continuing a conversation from the other night. Subscribers, you could have 1 million subscribers. If they don't watch your videos, you see this on channels all the time. Like there's these like washed out channels that were very, 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 very big at one point, and for whatever reason they've lost most of their viewer base or whatever. And they used to get, hundreds of thousands of views, or you can scale that down however you like. And they have all these subscribers still, because a lot of people don't unsubscribe. But they also don't watch their videos. The other thing too is that, people, even if I ask people to like and subscribe, ultimately here's the reason. Here's the number one reason I won't do it. Because I don't, if somebody tells me to like and subscribe in their video, I'm annoyed a little bit. But moreover, I don't do it. If I want to subscribe to your channel, if I want to like the video, I will. Maybe like in the history of me watching videos on YouTube, it may have worked like... I think it worked once. I think I was watching Alpha Gaming, which is now Senpai Gaming, and I made it all the way to the video, and like he said something like, it was kind of cute. He said something like, if you've made it this far, clearly you like this video, so why don't you hit like? Just do it. He said something like that. And I was like, you know what? Guy who's talking to me and not talking to me at the same time, you're kind of right about it in that one case. Now, if I watched another one of his videos and he said the same thing, I would be like, I've heard this before. And I would make my own decision. If I wanted to like the video, I would. If I didn't want to like it, I wouldn't. I'm the rare kind of person that actually watches. Like if I click on a video, the odds of me watching it all the way to the end are pretty high. A lot of people, if they click on a video, watch it for, roughly 15 seconds. But to me, it's like, I've already watched the fucking ad. So why not just keep watching? Yeah. Yeah, it reminds the viewer to do so, but like my logic is, if my videos are good enough, I don't have to remind you, because you're going to come back and watch more of them. I've never once watched a video and been like, this shit's awesome. All right, anyways. I go back and watch more of their videos, or I go directly to the next video that comes up from them and I watch that. And I see, okay, maybe that video is terrible. And then I'm like, okay, maybe I'm not going to watch this person's stuff. Whatever. I kind of reevaluate. That might not be true for everybody, but it's just a principle for me. I find it slightly annoying when people ask to to do it, if I'm being completely honest. Doesn't mean like I take it personally, like against that content creator or anything like that. It's just for me, it's like, yeah, you know, if you didn't put that in there, it'd be better. So I stand by my principles. Yeah, well, I mean, that's very effective. Reverse psychology 101. Or shit, reverse psychology 101. It's a fucking palindrome. All right. Card effect takes place before location effect. So I'll still get my squirrels even if she dies. If she dies, she dies. And she didn't die. So the quantum realm. They like that one too much. If you play a card here, set its base power to 2. All right. I'll do it. And I'll do the shocker. But my point is, like, if I wanted to increase the size of this channel, if I want to make more money off of it, I'm confident I could do that. If that was my number one driving goal, but I'm not going to. Like, I'm not going to set out with financial gain as the number one thing I'm doing ever on this channel. It's a consideration. It's like a secondary, tertiary consideration sometimes, oftentimes even. Sure. But so it's base power to 2. That's kind of interesting. Okay, I actually like that. There you go. There you go, Xbox gamer. And by the way, I'm glad that I'm one of them. That makes me feel, very happy. I love zarking everybody. Zark, zark. So good. Too bad you're only useful in a Patriot deck. Enough said, bub. Well, I want effects more than I want raw cards that win. And I look, I get that. I don't want that to come off like if you do that stuff, you're wrong or you're bad or I look down on you or anything like that. I'm talking like a very small part of my process in analyzing an entire channel. That's like, I don't like that thing. It's not like a big statement on what I feel like about that content creator because, frankly, most channels do it. If you're gonna do it, try to do it elegantly. Is the only thing that I would say. Oh, that hurts a little bit. Oh, I didn't get much out of that. That's what she said. I didn't play Patriot or Kazar. Okay, here's what I want to know, chat. Kazar or Kazar? I'm a Kazar guy, but I'm curious. What do you do? How do you say it? My tagline is really hard to do on a live show, too. That's one thing I don't enjoy. I wish that was easier. Yeah, I mean, so CJ, like you're somebody I feel like I can be transparent with here, and you won't take it too personally. I hope. I don't like what I'm seeing. This is not boding well. Shoot. Kazar, right? I'm exaggerating a little bit. Kazar. But so to me, doing the generic bumper thing, the political pronunciation, how is it political? Khazar. Am I is that right? Khazar? Yeah, okay, Khazar. I just and even though that's the right way, and I it's one of those things where I read that name at such a young age. It's impossible for me to wrap my head around that being right. Khazarians. Okay. Khazar. Wait. Is this a real thing? I don't know if you're fucking with me, GT. The political pronunciation would be Khazar. Khazar. Okay, wait. So I was right. I'm too tired for this, guys. I'm too tired for this. Kay Zar or Ka, like I guess the way it's spelled. That's kind of counterintuitive. K Zar. That would be like the question K, right? Like Spanish. K Zar. But yeah, so anyways, right or wrong, Kazar is what I think every time I see it. If I actually know for sure that it's Khazar or Khazar or something like that, I will do my best, but it's hard. Yeah, I'm still struggling with that, GTK. You gotta help me out. Did you use like the wrong word, perhaps, when you said that? Like the correct pronunciation, maybe is what you meant. Politically correct pronunciation as a joke. I don't know. Or you try, I don't know. Maybe you're trying to really drop some knowledge. KY. Wait. Hold up. GT, are you telling me that you think it's Kai lubricant? Is that what you think? I hope no. I hope you don't think it's Kai lubricant. It's KY. It's KY jelly. Well, I mean, it's not KY jelly, but that's the original product they're known for. Um, Kazare. Am I getting that right? Chris Naples Kazare. Well, you see, CJ, he wears a loincloth, and since he wears a loincloth, it means he's basically on the same evolutionary path that most politicians are. Oh, that's so Quasar, for sure. Okay, Kazar. I feel dumb. Straight up, feel dumb trying to pronounce it. Is that Kaizu? Yeah, Kazar. Okay. Your last phonetical, that's the one that makes the most sense to me when you're trying to spell it out that way. Tsar is in like, a Russian czar or whatever. Soviet czar. I guess it'd be Russian. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. So how do you, when you say you have a Chinese name, Kyle, is that are you saying that's your Chinese name because somebody gave you a Chinese name, or that's what your name is translated in Chinese? Like, how does one get a Chinese name that is not obviously Chinese? Oh my god, it's fucking infuriating, is what it is. The worst part is that look, I have the suspicion that I was wrong, right? And knowing that it's going to be like next to impossible to rewire my brain because that's such a long-standing pathway. It's just going to bother the hell out of me that I can't change it easily. So who gave it to you? I'm only asking because you started just saying what your Chinese name is, so I'm figuring you're cool talking about it. You don't seem to have a lot of boundaries. If I ever cross one, let me know, Kyle. What lane do I want to lose? Well, I'm going to lose that lane. Or Rouge. I've heard people call her Rouge before, which cracks me up. Don't just say monks like that explains it, Kyle. Lazar, huh? That actually does kind of. That's funny you say that. There's Bob Lazar, who is I don't know. Kyle's probably gonna go off on this one for an hour and a half, but he's a UFO guy. Supposedly worked at. Yeah, I know. Rouge is. That's just funny that because it's there. You know, the U comes before or after the G in Rogue, so it's just funny that that's the case. Anyways, Bob Lazar. So if his name's pronounced Lazar, Kazar, that kind of makes sense when I look at it that way. So yeah, did I say Area 51? Sorry if I said something different. All right, let's go. Yeah, I don't know. CJ's just found his troll lane. I've found something that I enjoyed doing early in life was debating people that believe something that I didn't believe in. Something I don't enjoy doing later in life is engaging with people that believe in something I don't believe in. I used to enjoy, and I'm sorry if this makes me a terrible person or something. I used to enjoy when a Mormon missionary would come to my door because I enjoyed essentially trying to convert them into atheism. It was kind of, if I had time or whatever. And it's just something that, like, now it's happened a couple times in the town I live in. It's happened a few times, and I just find it annoying. I'm like, look, if I wanted to believe in what you believe, I would believe what you believe, but I don't want to believe what you believe, so I don't believe what you believe. And so I've only got a little bit of time left on this planet, and I don't want to talk about you believing what you believe, or me believing what I believe, or me believing what you believe, especially. So why don't you just go believe what you believe somewhere else? This is kind of how I feel about that. Let's do another Wong. Remember I said I was going to play like 2 rounds, and I'm like 15 deep? Robbie Rob, rocking the Cyclops. Do you make them celebrate holidays with you? I'm sorry. I like at the same time I respect the fact that they have every right to believe what they believe, right? I'm not gonna pretend that that's my ability to say that. Yeah, as do I. No cards are revealed this turn. I could do that, and I could do that. I really wish I had another card out there to have Ironheart effect, but whatever. Um, yeah, it's just such a weird thing. Sure, yeah, sure, yeah, okay. Yeah, you don't want to mess around with Vogue and poetry. I swear I've seen Shuri before. I don't know why it gave me that little reminder. Whatever. Okay, on reveal effects happen twice. Uh-huh. I kind of feel like that would be useful, but I'd rather. Well, I might not draw Odin, so let's do it. That's a similar thing I tell people when they come in, come to my door or whatever. It's like this the audacity of believing in a newer religion to me is pretty interesting. Okay, so I need to snap this. Um, yeah, I made little sound effects. So those are 6, but hers. Yeah, so I just want to do that. Hood ended up not mattering. Ooh, shit. That's a good one. Well, I'm going to really win that one location and really lose those other 2. Damn it. Oh, sure. You know what? I won't be toxic. There you go. Yeah, so Kyle, I don't know enough about you to say this is true, but I know enough to think I have a sense of this. You probably study a little bit of everything, and I'm not saying that makes up your beliefs. I'm just saying, like, you clearly have studied a lot of things. I have much more respect for that than I do for, yeah, I'll call it fundamentalism or a type of blind faith or whatever. CJ, you haven't even helped settle how to pronounce Bob Lazar. No, Kazar, Kazoo, the great Kazoo. No, man, have a great night, and I hope your interview goes really well tomorrow night. I'll try to watch as much as I can. And yeah, I'll try to get you updated about the movie time. I may move the day because I want to give people a chance to actually watch along, and if I'm just telling them, you know, less than 24 hours notice, it feels a little wrong. So yeah, have a good night, man. Man, there are people that are lurking in the stream. They're probably like, "What the fuck is going on?" This is a late night whatever stream, guys. You should know that based on the time. Yeah, right. No, yeah, you got it. You're right. Okay. Keizu, right? I don't mind that necessarily. Oh, pulled Wong though. Have a good night, man. The first card you play here is destroyed. I'm gonna do that. Sure, yeah, because I don't care. I just want the effect. I love you, Chris. That's a good. There's nothing wrong with that attitude. Shit. Oh. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Ooh, wow. What's the line from Empire Records? Shock me, shock me, shock me with your rebellious behavior. Let's do this. The Iceman cometh. Okay. So, first we're going to do that. I mean, that's true of everybody, though, right, Kyle? Yeah, the Chris connection. There's so many freaking, like, there's so many Chris's. So many. And yeah. Oh, that's not even the final turn. Okay. Well, no, I could play Black Panther and Demon. No, I could play one of those cards. Okay. Assuming nothing gets destroyed. Oh, I miscalculated. Never mind. It's a lot of effects. It's pretty. It's like Christmas every day, basically, right? Well, shoot, I can't do anything. Already snapped. So yeah, we'll just have to see how this plays out. Oh, there's Zebu. Well, not holier than I know. It's just a name. That wasn't too bad. Nice win there, buddy. Oh, yeah, should have done that. I celebrate Christmas 24/7. Yes, I do. I do say, yeah, I celebrate Christmas. Oh yeah, no. I'm aware. Like I know Christopher means of Christ. I mean, I get it. But so what? I mean, I don't dispute that Jesus Christ was a real person that existed. That's totally fine. And by the way, if you believe that he's more than just a person who existed, that's fine too. I don't happen to believe that, and I don't have a problem with people that do believe that. I have a problem with people that do believe it, that want me to believe it for reasons, and won't let it go when I tell them I don't want to. That's all. Move all cards here to other random locations. Well, can't do anything that turn. Oh, he did all the things he did were Jesus things. So Jesus. All the Jesus. All right, let's just snap just to win this one. That'll help, right? Blindly snapping. Oh, Ironheart. Okay, it's not revealed this turn. Oh, I should have put it in the middle lane. That was stupid. That makes sense. Yeah, yeah. It's really a power move, actually. Okay, but then after turn 4, that actually complicates things quite a bit. Okay, after turn 4. Hey. Okay, so if I do that, will that still work? Kind of too tired to figure that one out. Okay, good. And they all went to middle. Okay. Wasn't really how I'd hoped that would work out, but sure. Final turn. The final countdown. So if I feel, well, 3 cards could be anything, right? I get it. I don't think that really works in that situation. So I can either reactivate her. I like to try to win 3 lanes whenever possible. We'll see. Yep, okay, Patriot. Makes sense with Misty Knight. Well, the blind snap did not work. Got to come up with a new strategy. I want to win one. I want to win one, Wong. Wong, where were you when we won one, Wong? Love Pete Holmes. Let's do a Patriot. A Patriot win, an early snap, and all those fun things. And if I win one, that'll be the last one for the stream. Base power to 2. I know, right? What the hell? Sure. Right. Don't feel like that did much for this player. And then, okay, 4. I could load up 1 lane. Could load up that location. Better drop Patriot. I don't think so. No. I'm pretty okay. Have a good night, Kyle. Thanks for watching. Thanks for coming in and sharing your haikus. Oh, ouch. Okay. Could be worse. Okay. Thinking Patriot in left lane. Oh, that's rough. Oh, look who it is. Yeah, no variant squirrels, right? Well, I don't have as many 1 power cards left, so set the base power to 2. Do that, do that. And all right, it's up to the fates now of whatever cards Q played. Oh, finally. Finally. Where were you when we won 1 Wong? Wong, we finally won 1 Wong. If you don't know that comedy bit, look up Pete Holmes. Whale, 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 look who shows up last minute. Wave. Whale, whale, whale. All right. Crazy kids. I need to call it a night. Have a good night. Thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for watching if you watched my stream earlier. If you're still looking for something to do with Bronze Age nerd content, I did a stream earlier tonight with Comic Tropes, Chris from Comic Tropes, and that was a fun stream. I think everybody liked it. Go check that out if you want something else to watch. And don't forget to never not like and subscribe. I think I did that right. This is close.